Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it. Y'all. First I want to say happy Wednesday. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings, and y'all watch the company that you keep, okay? It just may save your life. All right, y'all. So I want to say this. I'm happy to be back. I missed y'all and all that good stuff. And thank you to everybody that was reaching out to me through my email and my IG and just letting me know that, y'all was thinking about me, you missed me and all that good stuff. I had a few people that I was telling to, let people know what was going on because I was on punishment. Once again, I got sent to the principal's office. Okay, y'all. And my day ones, twos, and threes, they know this comes with the territory. Okay. I'm gonna be completely honest with you all. I got kicked off of YouTube for a week just because of the Alabama video. This is what they saying, okay? But the thing that gets me is what I posted on about the Alabama hitting, not hitting, but it was some hitting going on. But the Alabama, pause session, okay? What I posted about that, it wasn't too much more different than everybody else that then posted about it. I can go to videos right now that then posted this similar stuff that I posted about, and they video is still up, but I got kicked off for a week and I didn't understand it. I still don't understand it. Okay, y'all, that other people can put up the same thing that I put up and theirs is still up and they didn't get kicked off, but I did. Okay, y'all, so go figure. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that, because I'm not going to trip on it no more. But I'm going to leave it at that. But anyway, y'all, I did miss y'all. I really did. And thank you to everybody that went back and watched my old videos and still was keeping my numbers up a little bit. Because, the fact that I wasn't on there for a week. But anyway, y'all, I am back. And I'm glad to be back. I wanted to jump on here first and talk about this whole Kim Porter stuff. And, P Diddy, Jay-Z, and all of this stuff, and Clive Davis. I wanted to jump on here because when I was looking up her information, I found something that was really, really eerie to me. And I want to talk about it just to see what you all think about it too. Okay, y'all? But anyway, Kim Porter, y'all know this was Puff Daddy's baby mama who passed away some years ago. And they say that, she passed away from pneumonia. Okay, y'all, this is what they said. This is what they told us. Okay. And this female right here that came forward and said that she is some kin to, Kim Porter. She's her sister. She's lying. She is lying through her teeth, y'all. Okay. And I wanted to get on here and let y'all know that she was lying. Okay. This is not Kim Porter's sister. And the reason why I know this is because I looked high and low, y'all. I checked everything that I could. I looked under every rock and everything that I could find. Okay. And my understanding is Kim Porter's mother did not have any other kids. She was the only child when it came down to her mother and her father. Okay, y'all. Now, if you Google Kim Porter, did she have any siblings? Only thing that's going to come up is she might have had a half something on the father's side, but it wasn't through the mother. The mother didn't have any more kids, from my understanding. Okay, y'all. And I went through, school books. I went through a whole bunch of stuff. I went through birthday parties that her mother threw her, surprise birthday parties. No siblings was there, stuff like that. So she's lying. And I'm gonna tell you something else. This guy right here, he's lying too. And word on the street is he could be getting paid to change narratives, because if they lie and say something happened another way, then people won't dig to find out what really happened to Kim Porter. Okay, y'all? Along with some other folks. Okay? But anyway, This guy is lying through his teeth. If you go to his page, I forgot his name, Jamal something, Jamil or something like that. But if you go to his page, all the clues is there that he's lying. Okay? Now, he did say that this woman right here flew him out to come visit her at her house, and that she was Kim Porter's sister, and she was gonna get the dirt on blah 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 blah. And it's amazing how people that get on YouTube lie get so many views, but people that jump on here and tell the truth, they get less views. It's weird, but it is what it is. This guy is lying. She never flew him anywhere. This couch and this wall and this picture is stuff from his own house. Okay, y'all? And word on the street is this female right here is some kin to him. Okay? To this guy. He got her to get on here and lie. And after she got on there and told that lie, she started a YouTube page. Now, people ask her why, she, they ain't never saw her before. She said that she was, she didn't like the spotlight and all of that stuff. But if you don't like the spotlight, then why are you coming out now? And why is you all of a sudden starting a YouTube page if you got money? Okay, y'all? I'm just saying. And then she has nothing to talk about on the YouTube page. Anything anybody asks her, she's saying the same thing that everybody already knows. Tell people something they don't know about Kim Porter. Show some pictures of her when y'all was little. She ain't did none of that. Okay, y'all? Y'all, pay attention to this couch. Pay attention to this wall. Now, on one wall, he loves this color. This is another room in his house. It's a little darker. But if you go to this video right here, this is a lighter wall. This is the same type of picture. He liked these flower pictures, y'all. This guy that did this video saying that Kim Porter's sister giving an interview. He liked this, this beige look. He liked these type of pictures. And this same couch right here, you see the couch that he's sitting on, and you can see if you blow this up a little bit, you can see the white in the couch, the little white thread that's on that couch. This is his house. And it's the same white thread that's in this couch right here, y'all. This guy is a complete liar, okay? And this is why this picture fell on them, because they put this picture over the couch to try to make it look like he went to her house. But they both is at his house. Okay, y'all? And they was like, oh, the picture fell because blah, 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 blah. The picture fell because y'all was lying. Okay, that's why the picture fell off the wall. It wasn't on the wall. Y'all just sit it up there to make the background look different. Try to make it look different, and change the picture up. But everybody know he liked these little flower pictures. So this is to let y'all know this guy was lying. Okay? And this woman is a liar. So if you all have went and, subscribe to her page and all that stuff, y'all subscribe for the wrong reasons. She has no ties to Kim Porter whatsoever. Okay, y'all? And this guy is lying every time he opened his mouth. Now, this is Kim Porter's mother and father. This is her mother and father. And like I told y'all, let me make this a little bit smaller, y'all. Like I told y'all, it's weird how people get on YouTube and just make up something and just laugh for the laugh. But this is her mother and father. And like I said, if you Google it, if you try to put in siblings, like her sisters and brothers, whatever, it says she may have had half siblings from the father's side, maybe. But other than that, she had no sisters and brothers. She was the only child. Okay, y'all? A lot of lies is being put in here, and it makes you wonder why people are lying like this. Why now people is jumping on social media, saying that, Puff Daddy house was raided in connection with her, this and that. Now, I'm not saying he ain't had nothing to do with it, but, because, a lot of stuff came out that, Kim Porter sued Puffy. And I'm going to tell y'all this. If Puffy was this great father that he acts like he is, then why did Kim Porter have to sue him for $4.5 million in child support? Ask yourself this question. Okay, y'all? So, did she do it around the time that they had broke up? I don't know. Maybe when he had cheated on her while she was pregnant with the twins. I don't know. But I do know this. She took him to court and she won $4.5 million in child support. Okay, y'all? So, if she's bold enough to take him to court for something, then, it's a possibility she was bold enough to, write a book about him or whatever. But I dug a little deeper for that. And only person came forward and said something about her writing a book that was close to her. They said that she was thinking about writing a book, but it was only a book about her kids and being a good mother and stuff like that. It wasn't a book about Puff Daddy. Okay, y'all? So I don't know where the book thing came from, but it's still a possibility that it's true. But somebody that's close to her said the only thing that they ever known was the fact that she was talking about writing a book about being a good parent. Okay, y'all? Now, everybody know Eazy E'ed passed away from that package. Okay? But they have him listed as, Eazy E'ed passed away from, package-induced pneumonia. 1 month after his diagnosis, okay? 1 month after he was diagnosed. Now, word on the street is, let me tell y'all this. Word on the street is Kim Porter found out that she had pneumonia 2 weeks before she passed. 2 weeks. Okay, y'all? Now, word on the street is she knew she was, possibility that she was about to pass because she wasn't getting any better. People were saying that she was getting better. Her fever went down, da-da-da-da-da. But at the same time, why did it seem like she knew she was about to pass? Because she was telling Puff Daddy, take care of her kids. Okay, y'all? She was telling him this. It's some weird stuff going on with her whole situation. Okay? Now, mind you, I want y'all to keep in mind that Kim Porter is attached to P Diddy. Okay? P Diddy is attached to Jay-Z, and he's attached to Clive Davis. Now, the weird part about this whole situation is everybody that's in the circle of P Diddy, Clive Davis, and Jay-Z. Okay? And I've been telling y'all this for the longest, that record labels allegedly is behind a lot of stuff that's going on in the industry and people's passing. Allegedly. Okay, y'all? But these three right here are very close. Okay? So it does not surprise me in one way that a lot of people that's close to all three of them seem like they get taken out by getting stuck with something. Okay, y'all? And I think this is something, and, this is a rumor that goes around YouTube that a lot of these artists, some of these people that's attached to each other like they are, they're hitters. If they want somebody out the way, that person gets out the way. That's a rumor that goes around on YouTube. And it seems to be a very good rumor, okay? Because it actually seemed like it's true. Now, I'm going to show y'all what I found that was really, really odd, okay? I have 4 people right here, okay? That's attached to all of the guys that's right here, okay? 4 people that's attached to all of them, okay? And every last one of these people passed away from pneumonia. When this is something that I did while, I had this time off. I asked people, what do you think was the reason that Whitney Houston's daughter passed? Some people said, she went under the water. That's what happened to her. Some people said she was using a lot of street pharmacy stuff. That's what happened to her. But that's not what happened to her. If you go to social media now, it's saying that she passed away from the same thing that Kim Porter passed away from. Okay, y'all? And Eazy E'ed. Okay? Then if you go to, Brittany Murphy. Brittany Murphy is an actor, and I love to meet some Brittany Murphy because she was a really good actor. Okay, y'all? She passed away from the same thing, y'all. Same thing. Passed away. And then 6 months later, her husband passed away from the same thing, pneumonia. Y'all, which was weird. Even the news people, the doctors, everybody said this is so weird that she passed away and then her husband turned around and passed away from the same thing. Everybody said it was weird. And it didn't seem right. Okay? I want y'all to keep this in mind. Okay? All of these people passed away from the same thing. And these people are all attached to the same circle of people. Okay? So, did Kim Porter get stuck with something? Because she was told she was sick 2 weeks before she passed. And the same thing that took Eazy E'ed out really, really fast, is, I believe, is my personal opinion, could have been the same thing that took her out really fast. Because she wasn't nothing but, she looked like she weighed about 75 pounds in the first place. She looked like she was truly tiny. And I'm going to tell y'all something. When people that don't have no weight on them, somebody mess around and get full-blown packages, it don't take long to take them out. They already almost skin and bones in the first place. Okay, y'all? And some people can fight it. Because, some people can fight certain, things that's given to them because they're given certain, pharmacy stuff. And their body react to certain things differently. Okay, y'all? So let's keep going. This is why I think that it was more to it than what is being told to us. Okay? Now, I did a video on Michael Jackson. I did a video on Prince and their connection to the same person, Clive Davis. But this is 4 more people that could have been stuck by something that took them out. And I want y'all to pay attention to this, because this is eerie. Michael Jackson, which, he had a smorgasbord, okay, of goodies that they gave to him, along with Prince. But I want y'all to pay attention to the fact that Michael Jackson and Prince went out. And the person that was around the both of them was Judith Hill, somebody that works for Jay-Z. Okay, y'all? Now, Whitney Houston, they gave her a smorgasbord and stuff too to take her out. I believe she was stuck by something. And I do believe that if they're doing street pharmacy stuff already, they only give them something that's going to take them out. They had 2 attempts on Prince. Once in the airplane. And Judith Hill was on that airplane with him when he almost passed away that time. Then, the second time, they made sure they gave him enough. Okay, y'all? Prince didn't even want them to run tests on him or nothing. He was trying to get up out of there. But if they had a ran test on him in Illinois when he had to, they had to land the plane to get him seen to, I think they probably would have found out what was really wrong with him. Okay? But he wouldn't let them do any tests on it. Okay, y'all? And I do believe that the people that they sending at these artists and people that they sending at people to do this, I do believe they know that they, due to the fact that they do street pharmacy stuff, they don't want the doctors to run certain tests on them because they think that this stuff going to show up in my system. But at the same time, it could have been some other stuff that would have showed up in there. Okay, y'all? Because Kim Porter, they're saying that she had toxins in her system. And another thing, they did an autopsy report on her, and they had to be continued on her autopsy report. So not autopsy report, but her death certificate. Excuse me, did I supposed to say that? Because y'all, I'm telling y'all, I can't barely say anything anymore. So her demise certificate, okay? That's what I meant to say. Okay, y'all? What was put on there was something temporary, and they were going to change it later. So it made you wonder, did Puff Daddy pay to have something hidden off of her report? This is what I'm trying to get at, y'all. Okay? Now, like I said, if they're doing a lot of street pharmacy, they can take them out easily because all they got to do is get them, something that's more potent than they usually taking and take them out. And this is what I think happened to these 4 right here. And they got rid of them. It's some weird stuff going on right now, y'all. Nick Gordon, or whatever his name is, this guy was dating Whitney Houston's daughter. He was taken out right after she was taken out. And I think he was taken out because he knew something. And they didn't want to take no chances. So they just went on and got rid of him too. Just in case he might try to start talking later. Because he had a habit that might, you want to later on start talking. And, they didn't want something to get out. Okay, y'all? I want y'all to think about something that came out not too long ago about Gina 2, or whatever her name is, okay? She came out and said that she had a package, right, y'all? And everybody connected the dots that, Chris Brown and Nick Cannon, they was even showing them coming up out of, places together and all kind of stuff. Remember this, y'all? And this really smeared their names. A lot of people still look at Chris Brown and Nick Cannon as the possibility that both of them got that package too. And to be honest with you, it ain't stopped a lot of women from dealing with certain people because it's a lot of just nasty people out here. I'm just be honest with y'all, okay? But the majority of women would not touch Chris Brown or Nick Cannon with a 10-foot pole because of this. Women that got some sense, they wouldn't do this. But it's a lot of them out here that don't. They don't, cherish their life like that. I'm going to just put it out there like that. And the ones that's out here doing street pharmacy stuff and this and that and that and this, they going to still let people like this in when they know that they could get him something. Because the thing of it is, why would anybody want to have a baby with Nick anyway and he's already sick? Because it's a possibility your child could be born with some kind of illness. And I'm going to tell you this, when Nick Cannon is looking like his eyes sunk back and all this stuff, he can hide behind the fact that he got a little illness. Okay? And you won't know exactly if he got something or not because these are celebrities that can hide this stuff. Okay, y'all? And Chris Brown, he can hide behind his street pharmacy use and say this is why he's losing weight. But is it really? Ask yourself this question. Because every time I look at this picture of this woman and this baby, tell me this don't look like they got something, y'all. Okay? Because they don't have the same illness that Nick Cannon has. But the look on this woman's face right here it says it all. That it's a possibility that she could have that package. And she's being paid to be quiet. She's probably had, Nick Cannon didn't put all his baby mamas in houses. All of them live in big houses and all this stuff. And you have to wonder about men like this that got a lot of, babies. And at the same time, they women kind of stay out the spotlight, but they take care of all of them because they don't want them to talk. Okay? And I believe this is the baby that passed away, y'all. And I think this baby passed away because this baby could have possibly had the package too. My personal opinion, y'all. But if you look at these two right here, they look sickly. The mother looks sickly and this baby looks sickly. And you cannot tell me that, they got the same thing Nick got. That's why they look like that. No, it could be something else that Nick got. That's why they looking like that. Okay, y'all? But of course, people try to brush stuff under the rug because they don't want to be looked at in a certain light. And people were sitting back watching this. And believe it or not, it's a lot of celebrities out here that probably got packages that they are not talking about it. Trying to hide it. And they'll pay big money to hide some stuff too. Okay, y'all? And I do believe this is my personal opinion. I do believe this is what possibility that P Diddy is hiding. Okay? Because I want y'all to think about the fact that they said that Kim Porter's house got burglarized. And they came in her house and they took her computers. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. When people get sick, 2 weeks before she passed, they say that she was told she had pneumonia. And she was telling Puff Daddy to come get the kids. She didn't want to get the kids sick. She was telling him to take care of her babies. Like, she was saying goodbye, y'all. Okay? I'm going to tell y'all this. When somebody is well and then they get sick all of a sudden, they start researching things. They go on their computers and start looking to see what's wrong with them. Why am I this sick? What's this mean? What's that mean? Da-da-da-da. They start pulling up their symptoms. I think this could be a possibility to why they took those laptops. Because if they wouldn't have took those laptops, they could have found out that she was looking up stuff about packages. My personal opinion. I'm just saying, is that why they took those? Ask yourself this question. Is this why they took them? Okay, it's a lot of weird stuff going on. And I'm going to ask y'all right now, if you look over here to the left, you see Gina 2, right? You see Gina 2. And look how she looks. She has that package. She looks like her eyes are sinking in her head, skinny. You see her bones. What difference is it between her and Bobby Brown? I mean, not Bobby Brown. Chris Brown right here, y'all. Because he looks sick too, like his eyes are sinking back in his head. And a lot of people feel like And they still do feel like it's a possibility that she did give him that package too. Because word on the street, she was messing with Chris Brown. Okay? Now, of course, celebrities have more money. They can, get pharmacy stuff that keep them well. Okay? And some people don't have that. So maybe this is why Chris Brown is not, falling way, way, way back. And you really noticing allegedly, he has something. Okay, y'all? Look at Bobby Christina, y'all. This is how she was out here looking. If y'all ran into somebody on the street looking like Bobby Christina or Chris Brown, or the gentleman to the right is Christopher Williams. Now, Christopher Williams is the person that Jaguar White said that they caught him giving, Puff Daddy some brains. Okay, y'all? They caught him. Now, if you look at the picture in the middle, the next to his picture, look, this is how he used to look. But this is how he look now, like somebody sucked the life out of him, y'all. Is it a possibility that Christopher Williams has this package too? Now, I know they said some street pharmacy stuff being used with him as well. But is this what they had behind, y'all? Ask yourself this question. Because this is not why Bobby Christina was taken out. That would have been in the report that, she was, zooted out of her mind. She had all of this in her system. This could have been a possibility of why she passed. But that's not what they put on the report of the demise certificate. They put on there that she had the same thing that Kim Porter had. Same exact thing, which is weird to me. And if you think that's weird, I want y'all to pay attention to something else that's weird. Okay, y'all? All these people look just like they got some stuff. Okay, y'all? Bobby Christina was looking healthy. She was looking good. And then look at her on this picture right here. She looks like she has that package. And I'm just going to be completely honest. I do not trust the coroner in Los Angeles. I really don't. And I'm going to tell y'all something else that's really, really weird about this whole situation too. A lot of these people passed away in Los Angeles. And I think that, Jay-Z and Clive Davis, and I think that Puff Daddy has some people on the payroll in Los Angeles. And this is why so many people passes away in Los Angeles. I think it's corrupt. And I think that they can get people, they can pay coroners to put whatever they want on whatever they want to put on there. I think they could get them to stall stuff when they want to stall stuff. Just like when people was looking to try to find out what happened to Kim Porter, they put deferred on her paperwork. Why would you put deferred on there and you could have just told what was really going on? Why? It makes no sense, y'all. It makes no sense whatsoever. Okay? So, unless they were trying to hide something. That's the only thing that I can think of. Unless they were trying to hide something, why would they put the deferred on there that you could come back at a later date and we'll tell you, or to be continued of the autopsy report? I mean, y'all, it's something up with that. And look at this guy, how he looks. This was somebody that was messing with, allegedly, messing with, this the guy from New Jack City, y'all. The pretty mother. Remember when he said, I never liked you anyway, you pretty mother. This is who they was talking about. Christopher Williams. And he was mingling and tingling with Puff Daddy, y'all. Word on the street. Allegedly. That's what they saying. So, why is all these people that's attached to Puff Daddy and all of them seem like they sickly? Why is all the same people that's around this circle of people all passing away from pneumonia, y'all? And looking like they got something else, okay? The Eazy E'ed stuff, okay? Brittany Murphy, right before she passed, she just got sick all of a sudden. She was fine at first. She got sick the same way. Couldn't keep down on nothing on her stomach. Lost so much weight. Looked like she had the package. She passes away. 6 months later, her husband passes away. Okay? Same circle of people. Same circle of people. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this as well. This is another thing that's odd to me that's popping up. You remember Michael Jackson? Clive Davis and them, and all of the people that was over his, AEG and all of these people, they appointed this doctor to Michael Jackson. And then they tried to lie and say Michael Jackson was the one paying this guy. But Michael Jackson was broke. He wasn't paying a doctor. His record label was paying him. And they made sure that they got a doctor in there to see to Michael. Okay? Now, what I find odd about this is Clive Davis and Puff Daddy are friends. They're very close. And right on the street, there was some mingling and tingling going on back in the days. That's why Puff Daddy liked the other side like that. I don't know. I wasn't with him. But I'm just saying what the rumors are. Okay? If that's the case, then don't it make you wonder why Clive Davis and them appointed a doctor to Michael Jackson? And then Puff Daddy turned around and appointed a doctor to Kim Porter. If you look at the highlighted part, it says Kim was not found by so-called housemates. That's a lie too. It's a lot of lies going on around her whole little thing. She was being supervised by a medical professional that was handpicked by Sean Puff Daddy, y'all. Okay? And somebody put on here, honestly, is giving the whole Michael Jackson and what his doctor did to him vibes. This is what people was saying. Okay? Now, another thing that's weird to me, Kimora Simmons, they said she was on the scene too. She was on the scene when she was taken out. I looked to see that Kim Porter lived in Los Angeles. I didn't see anything. So why was she there? I'm just trying to figure it out, y'all. Why was she there? Okay? Passed away in her sleep peacefully with pneumonia. And they also said that there was some red stuff on her pillowcase. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. The reason why I think that that red stuff was on her pillowcase is this pharmacy stuff that she took right here. They said that before she passed away, she was treated with antibiotics, vitamins, stuff for pain, this Toradol. And I'm going to tell y'all this. If you have certain things, a sickness and you take certain medications. Ooh, I don't think I was supposed to say that either. Pharmacy stuff, y'all. If you take pharmacy stuff, you can't take everything when you're taking certain other pharmacy stuff. You can't mix it, okay? Because it could cause you to bleed. So it's a possibility that some pharmacy stuff that she was given could have made her start coughing up blood, y'all. My understanding. If she was mixing it with some other type of stuff, it's a possibility. So that could be why, word on the street is, there was some red on her covers. Okay, y'all? Because I heard that she was taking certain pharmacy stuff. Okay? So y'all, it's some weird stuff going on. And I'm going to tell y'all this. The stuff that she was taking is almost the same stuff. Well, it is the same stuff that people that have a package take when they're trying to keep up their immune system and all of that stuff. Okay? And it's another thing that was going on with her that was weird to me too. Okay, y'all? They put up the manner of her demise was certified as natural. And other people that I'm talking about too, that was on theirs too. Okay, y'all? So, I just find it odd that Kim Porter passed away from lobar pneumonia. Okay? Bobby Christina, I hope y'all can see it, passed away from lobar pneumonia. Same thing. Let me blow it up a little bit so y'all can see it. Same thing. But at the same time, she passed away from it. She was losing weight like crazy. like she had got some type of package. Not because of the street pharmacy stuff. Um, something ain't right about this whole thing. Okay? Now this is Brittany Murphy's. She passed away the same way. Same way. Pneumonia. Okay? Same people, same circle. Then her husband, same thing. I hope y'all can see it. Pneumonia. Something is odd about this. Something is not adding up with this whole thing. And like I told y'all, I think Los Angeles is the hub for if somebody want to do something, they got money and get away with it, they can probably pay off a coroner in Los Angeles that's going to take care of their business for them and put on there what they want them to put on. Yeah, I'm just saying, y'all. That's my personal opinion. This is what I feel. This is another eerie thing that's eerie to me. This is supposed to be her best friend. Kimora Simmons, Run DMC brother, whatever his name, Russell Simmons' wife, ex-wife, baby mama. Okay, that he is moved out the country to get away from. He moved out the country to get away from her, y'all. And make you wonder what's going on with his situation and why he moved way out the country to get away from her. Is it more to her than meets the eye? Because I find this very eerie that she was on the scene. She was out there when they was coming to get, Kim Porter's body. She was out there. Look at her. This is her. And she's holding her mouth. Now, I'm wondering why she's holding her mouth. Is this the, secret society oath? Because a lot of people, put their hand on their mouth when they, letting everybody know they ain't going to say nothing. Okay? Because, to be honest with y'all, this woman lives in a big, beautiful house. And she has been from one rich man to another. Okay? Making sure that she, got that bag and was taking care of the rest of her life. Okay? She made sure she picked some very high-priced men that were making some big money to be with. And I just find it eerie that she looks so similar, okay, to Judith Hill. I'm not lying, y'all. They could pass for sisters, to be honest, y'all. Judith Hill, which is the woman that was around Michael Jackson right before he passed. Same woman that was dating Prince and was around Prince 2 times before he passed, allegedly. And then Kimora Lee was around Kim Porter when she passed. And they look like they some kinfolks, y'all. And I started digging to see, are they any kin to each other? It just made me wonder, are they some kin? I couldn't find too much. I got to do a little bit more digging. But I did find out that they both Japanese. They got some Japanese in them, both of them. This is Judith Hill. And y'all, why she live in Los Angeles? She was born in Los Angeles. Y'all, and I do believe in my heart of hearts, and this is my personal opinion, that I just believe that she has something to do with Michael Jackson and Prince. And I'm wondering, I know she can sing. And I think this is how they got her in with Michael and Prince, because she got talent. But it makes you wonder, how does she go on a talent show and lose, but she was so good enough to sing with Michael Jackson? She was going to be on his last tour with him. And she's so good, Prince even won. He got in trouble, and he got sued by a record label. And guess which record label did Prince get sued by? Prince got sued by his own record label, Clive Davis now, for taking her from them. Now, mind you, like I told y'all, it don't make sense, right? Why would she be on, a show like America's Got Talent or something like that? No, The Voice. Why would she be on The Voice and she got all these heavyweight people backing her? She got Michael Jackson background. She got Prince in her background. She got Clive Davis. And if you were signed already to Clive Davis, then why did Clive Davis sue Prince over her? Something just don't seem right, y'all. The whole thing is very, very odd. The whole thing makes no sense. If you already signed to Clive Davis now, then why in the heck would you go on The Voice to try to win? See, none of this makes sense, right, y'all? I told y'all before, nothing about this whole thing made any sense. She started doing music with releasing her music on Tidal, whatever y'all call it, Tidal, Tidal, whatever. Jay-Z label, not his label, but his streaming service. All her music is on there. So why is Clive Davis was suing Prince when Jay-Z is the one that was putting all her music out? None of this makes no sense, y'all. But if you look it up, you will see it. You will see it. She seemed like a plant to me because everything in her background, none of it makes sense. None of it. And she lost on The Voice, too. She lost. And I don't see how you could lose if you're out here not only singing with, Michael Jackson. She was singing with the heavy hitters of the industry. Michael Jackson and Prince and John Legend. She went on tour. It says it right here. Judith Hill in London supporting John Legend on his All of Me tour. Okay? She also toured with John Legend in the UK. So, if you with all of these people, Michael Jackson, John Legend, Prince. She even sung with Stevie Wonder and Josh Groban, or whoever he is. Okay? Why would you need to go on The Voice? Was it just to send people off and make them think that? Because just think about this. If Clive Davis would have signed her, then Prince wouldn't have had to work with her. You know what I'm saying, y'all? If Clive Davis would have signed her, Prince wouldn't have had to work with her to try to help her career. She was already signed to a big heavy hitter. Okay? She wouldn't have even had to go on The Voice. It seemed like she went on The Voice as a friend. And she only went on tour with the heavy hitters in UK and all of these places because she didn't want the people in the United States to know who she really was and what she was really about. She popped up and Prince started working with her, and a year later, he's gone. And right after she popped up and started working with Prince, she started working with him first, then she started dating him. But within that year of her dating him, she got him hooked up with Jay-Z, the same person that all her music is streaming on his Tidal stuff. Then, all of a sudden, Prince started messing with Jay-Z, and his music started being on the Tidal stuff. But right after Prince signed his name on a dotted line with Jay-Z, he gets taken out. Don't y'all find it odd that Prince done street pharmacy stuff all these years, but as soon as he started mingling and tingling and dealing with Jay-Z, he passed away right away? Don't y'all find it odd that they say that Prince was on his last leg, y'all? He was on his last leg. This is the way they try to act like. He was in so much pain. He just did so much street pharmacy stuff because he was on so much pain. But when we saw the last days of Prince, Prince was riding a bike. He was outside kicking it. Ask yourself, what's this really about, y'all? Okay? Look at John Legend hanging out with Clive Davis again. Same circle of people. And I want y'all to remember the fact that Nipsey Hussle got taken out in Los Angeles too. And who was at that, that video shoot right before, the day before Nipsey Hussle got taken out? John Legend, remember y'all? And he wouldn't tell who he got into it with. That, police got called on the set and all that stuff. He was with John Legend that day. And the egg-shaped guy. I forgot his name. The big light-skinned egg-shaped guy. He was there too. All of these guys are on the same circle. And I just find it odd. I find it so odd that Prince, who was putting slave on his face, he was mad about, his label, how they was treating him. But yet and still, he got into a relationship with a female that was tied to Clive Davis and tied to John Legend and Jay-Z and all of them too. Make it make sense. And then he gets taken out right after he got his masters back. And then right after he gets taken out, Jay-Z and his family is going toe-to-toe in court because Jay-Z felt like he owned Prince. Y'all, make it make sense, okay? Too many people is dropping around this circle of people, and it's either by getting stuck or the bang bang. Okay, y'all? It's some serious stuff going on right now, y'all. Some serious stuff. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I do believe that a lot of these celebrities that's taken out and their family is quiet as a mouse after they're taken out, and they ain't really trying to find out nothing. Certain people's trying to find out, but not everybody. Just like Bobby Christina, Bobby Brown's sister is trying to find out more about what's going on than, with the whole thing, than the inner family. Everybody else didn't accept it and went on about their business because they look what happened to Whitney Houston's money. I want y'all to pay attention to this. When Whitney Houston passed away, her money went to her daughter. If family members work together to get certain people out the way because they just messing up that money, then think about it. Who did that money go to after Bobby Christina was taken out? That money went to Whitney Houston's brothers, and it went to her mother. Okay, y'all? A lot of people feel like, nah, the family wouldn't have nothing to do with this, and the family wouldn't this, and the family with that. But I want y'all to pay attention to the fact that a lot of people that have been taken out, their family is quiet as a mouse, and they enjoying that money. And they ain't saying nothing. Because they're getting paid to not say nothing. I want y'all to pay attention to that. Think about Mo3. Think about, people in that inner circle that all the fingers point to certain people. But the mama and everybody is really, really close to those certain people. I want you to pay attention to that. Ain't nobody, ain't none of Whitney Houston's brothers and his wife and all of that stuff. Ain't nobody saying nothing about this stuff. They holding a hush hush because they got all that money. They was, y'all, to me, my personal opinion, I think they was happy that Whitney Houston's daughter was out the way. Because they wanted to control what she spent and everything. And they didn't like the fact that she was, had all that money and they didn't get any. Same thing that with, Brittany Murphy. I'm going to tell y'all this. Brittany Murphy, she, when she passed away, you thought that you would hear little stuff here and there about her, or this and that and that and this. But they got so many documentaries about Brittany Murphy. They still making money to this day off of Brittany Murphy. If you pull up her manager, and I'm going to be completely honest with y'all, I was looking for her manager. And when I looked up Brittany Murphy's manager, I found out some stuff. This woman went to school to be a pharmacist. She's a pharmacist, actually. That's what her background is. Working at the pharmacy, okay? Getting them pharmaceuticals together. Don't you find it odd that, she's directing biographies now, y'all? Talking about, what really happened to, y'all. It's a lot going on. She's still making money off of Brittany right now, Murphy. And every so many years, she do another documentary, this and that. Why you talk about what happened to her so bad as if you knew what happened to her? And I would, that's why I tell people that's in the industry, check people background, check stuff out. Because ain't nowhere in the world I would want somebody managing me that's a pharmacist. And then you got, street pharmacy problems. It just makes it look as if could your manager have been your dealer? The person that you was getting this stuff from? Could your manager have been the one? Just saying, y'all, allegedly. Could your manager have been a person that was sent to give you something to get you out the way? Because there's no difference from these rappers and actors now. Actors have to sign a contract when they're doing movies now. If they're working with somebody, they got to sign a contract that if you don't finish this movie, something happens to you, I can get an insurance policy off you. This is going on with the actors just like it's going on with the rappers. So it makes you wonder, did Britney manager have a big insurance policy on her? And is she in a circle of Clive and, Puffy now? Because it's so ironic to me, y'all, that all these people around Puffy all are passing away from pneumonia and da-da-da-da-da. I'm just saying, y'all, it seemed odd to me that these people are getting this sick that fast and getting taken out. And Puffy, you got to think about it. He came up in the era around, Eazy E'ed them. They only, 4-5 years apart. He came up in that era. And maybe this is the easy way for them to go. Instead of people getting taken out by, bullets, they get taken out by a little stick. You give them something and, you make their immune system really, really low. And if they already weigh 10 pounds, 50 pounds already, they can't lose much more. They out of here. And her husband was a nice, healthy, thick guy. And 6 months later, he was gone. And nobody can explain it, y'all. Nobody can explain it. And the thing that's weird to me, a lot of these people, like I said, they passed away in Los Angeles. And another thing that's weird to me is, people assigning personal doctors to certain people. And then another thing that's weird to me that a lot of people are saying that a lot of these people, they passed away in a bathroom. Whitney Houston in a bathroom. And that's weird about she was face up and her daughter was face down. Some stuff like that. That made me think that was some type of ritual because, as above, so below. One up and one face down. This is how they were found. Brittany Murphy found in a bathroom. Her husband found in a bathroom. And word on the street is a lot of conflicting stories because some people saying that they found Kim Porter in the bed. But a lot of people saying they found Kim Porter in the bathroom too, y'all. Okay? All of these people were sick to their stomach, couldn't keep none down, lost so much weight. What are the odds of all these people around you at the same time getting taken out? And another thing that's weird to me is why are they passing away in twos? You have Brittany Murphy and her husband gets taken out together. Then you have Bobby Christina and then Nick Gordon gets taken out. Okay? And I think he knew something is the reason why they gave him something. And they knew if they stick him with something, they would say that, oh, he passed away from, street pharmacy stuff. And it was going to be brushed under the rug. I think this is the thing that they use so they can get away with the crime. And then they pay bloggers to get on there and lie and come up with stuff. If you have these two bloggers that's running around telling everybody she his sister and this and that and this, and then everybody in the world found out she ain't even no kin to them, then it takes away her credibility. And it just shows that, oh, a lot of people lie about this. It's YouTube. You see what I'm saying, y'all? And it throws everybody off of what really happened that day, y'all. Because it's no way this woman had toxins in her system. Why did she have it? Seriously, why did she have toxins in her system? It don't make no sense. And another thing that's weird about a lot of stuff that's going on is every time somebody passes, right before they pass, They have something to do with Jay-Z every single time. Why do Beyonce be ready? She on tour at the same time they passed. When Michael Jackson passed, Beyonce was on her I Am tour. And I'm wondering, is she practicing for to do one of their songs, on tour while, they on tour? Because she already know they about to get taken out. Because all of these people in the same circle. Then she went on tour when Prince passed away. The Formation tour. And she does always, do her little, song and dance to the person that passed away while on her tour. Why does everybody pass away while she's on tour? No matter how many years that she's gone, when she come back, somebody big passes away while she's on tour, and she end up doing one of their songs while she's on tour or something. I'm wondering, does she even be practicing before it happens? That's my thing. I'm wondering about that now. Because this whole situation is weird, y'all. Judith Hill tied to Michael and Prince, Jay-Z and Clive Davis. She started dating Prince in 2014. At the same time she started dating Prince, it's the same time she started, putting all her music on Jay-Z's. His stream. Same year. So how the heck do Prince get sued for her? He didn't sign her. But Clive Davis sued him. Make it make sense, y'all. And I want y'all to think about every time these females are passing away and they putting this, I do believe, fake cause of demise on their reports. I do believe that it's fake. Why is they taking out their partners? Anybody that Kim Porter dated, they were threatened. And you have to ask yourself why. If P Diddy can mess with whoever he wants to, why couldn't she? She was pregnant and he left her for Jennifer Lopez. But as soon as she started dating anybody, they get taken out or they get threatened. This guy right here started dating her and they had an argument over him. He was another producer just like him, just like Puff Daddy. He got taken out, y'all. And they said that he took his own self out. But I don't think he took himself out. I think he was taken out. They said he took himself out. But word on the street is Puff Daddy was threatening this guy. And it makes you wonder, did he know some stuff? Did he know some stuff? This was 3 people that passed away and their partner passed away too, that they were dating. It makes you wonder what's going on with this whole situation. And it's in the same circle of these guys. Same circle. What happened to this guy right here? They got it listed as he took himself out. Why would he want to take himself out, y'all? He has so much going for him. Why? Why would Shakir want to take himself out? And the crazy part about this, it says one of the most powerful figures in hip-hop, famous for signing who, y'all? Beyonce. Why is everybody that's passing away in a weird manner, but they all tied to Beyonce, Jay-Z, Clive Davis, Puffy, and on the other roster, Mob Ties, CMG. Make it make sense, y'all. This woman had a key to Prince's house. When Prince almost passed away the first time, he was on a plane with her and his best friend. The second time he actually passed away on, where was she? Where was she? She the only one had access to his house. She had keys. She was living there. She'd come there, spend the night whenever she felt like it. Look at all of this stuff that she has on Jay-Z's, his line, his dream line. Look at all the music she has on there. Who sent her? Is the question. And a lot of people, you know, word on the street is Cassie, her and Kim Porter was talking behind the scenes. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. With the stuff that I looked up about Cassie, Puffy tried everything in his power to get Cassie, you know, career off. And nothing worked. They even put out, you know, tapes about her and all kind of stuff. And it still never got her career off, y'all. It never did. And Puff Daddy hooked, let's go back to her for a second. Puff Daddy hooked her up with a trainer. And a lot of people are always talking about she probably told the trainer, because when he made, Puff Daddy, after he broke up with Cassie, he made a song about her. And it peed off her husband, and her husband let the cat out the bag that Puffy swing that route, Fruity Pebble route. Okay, y'all? And when he, you know, started talking about Puff Daddy being Fruity Pebble, everybody and their mama started saying she must have told her husband that Puff Daddy is Fruity Pebble. But the thing of it is, y'all, she didn't have to tell her husband Puff Daddy was Fruity Pebble, because Puff Daddy introduced her to the guy. So the guy knew Puff Daddy first. Puff Daddy is the one that got him to be her personal trainer. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. All the other guys know Puff Daddy swing that route. You think the personal trainer didn't either? For all we know, Puff Daddy could have been mingling and tingling with him first. Maybe that's why he was so, you know, nonchalant about hooking her up with this personal trainer. Maybe he thought that he had him in the bag. But some people do what they got to do to get what they got to get. They don't care if they got to swing that route or not to get what they got to get to. So my question is, did Puff Daddy hit it first? Her husband. Because for him to come out and say that, that's what it seems like. That's what it seems like to me. Because if Puff Daddy liked her so much, I think he would have took out the trainer. Just like, allegedly, he took out Shakir over Kim Porter. Make it make sense. They claim he's so jealous and don't want nobody touching his stuff. But word on the street is Cassie was somebody that he passed around. Word on the street. I don't know if that's true or not. So I'm going to say allegedly. He didn't really care for her like that. So why was Puffy so upset? Was he not upset about Cassie and was more upset about her husband? And not, you know, dealing with him anymore? Because other people took it the other route. If Puff Daddy wanted Cassie, he could have kept her if he wanted her. He didn't. He didn't. And word on the street is, I don't know if it's true or not, so I'm going to say allegedly, he shared her with Clive and Jay-Z now. Word on the street. Cassie. And make it make sense as to why Kim Porter is his baby mama and Cassie is his ex. They were close. They were talking after they both broke up with Puff Daddy. Makes you wonder what they was talking about, don't it, y'all? And I'm going to be completely honest with you. You know, trainers, unless you're a really, really good trainer, trainers don't make that much money unless they got tapes out and got, you know, a place where people, you know, come to and this and that and this. This guy, he looked like he ain't got that much money. Cassie's husband. And Cassie couldn't make a song to save her life. He tried everything. He put out, Rex tapes and all kind of stuff to try to, even have some controversy around her name to put out there. And none of this stuff worked for her career. So ask yourself this question: where are they getting money from? Because I noticed something, that when her husband came out and said that, what he said about Puff Daddy, he also referred to their finances, that we don't need your finances no more either. You need to move on along with your finances. So was he giving them money after they got married? Ask yourself this question. What was really going on with Puff Daddy, Cassie, and her baby daddy? Because he put that up there. You need to move on. After he wrote that song. And he said, and your finances too, basically. Your resources, or whatever he said. But that was about his money. So he was basically saying, we don't need your money no more. You can go on about your business now. So what is that about? Okay? What is that about? Now let me tell y'all something. They say that Kim Porter was battling an illness and being treated with saline and vitamins before she passed. Okay? This is what they give people with packages. Saline and vitamins, y'all. They be trying to build their system up. Okay? One night I was checking on her and she was like, this is what Puff Daddy said: Puffy, take care of my babies. She actually said that to me before she passed. Did she know she was about to pass? That's my question. She even had a deep tissue massage and watched movies with her family that night before going to bed. Now, it doesn't make sense, because if she had a deep tissue massage, this is another thing that people that got money, that has a package, they get deep tissue massage because their, tissues and bones is very weak and stuff like that. And they get some kind of massage therapy when they have that package. Everything she was doing seems like that, y'all. I'm not saying she had it, but I'm just saying there's some weird stuff going on. Then they said that right before she passed, Puff Daddy said she called him, told him to come get the kids because she was sick. But then they say she was watching movies with her family the night before she passed. So who's lying, y'all? If she was sent the kids away, then why would she be with other family members that could have got sick too, off of her being sick? It makes no sense. Till 11:30. Now, they also said that she called the ambulance or the police 911 her own self around 2-something. So if she went to bed at 11:30, what happened in 2.5 hours that her family wasn't there to call the police 911 for her? Something don't seem right. And where was her doctor that was supposed to be, her personal doctor that P Diddy got her on call? It don't make sense. Do it, y'all. The manner of her demise has been certified as natural. An autopsy was completed on Porter a day after she was found, but her demise report previously stated her cause of demise as deferred. She was suffering from flu-like symptoms for days at the time of her demise. Deferred? And I'm going to tell y'all something. I kept looking up deferred all over the place. And every time I look up deferred, y'all know what popped up? The package. The package popped up. The package popped up, and then it talked about supplements containing, vitamin A and iron. And people with the package had to take vitamin A, and they had to take, they also had to take, vitamin C, E, vitamin B. They had to take this type of stuff if they have it. Okay? They also talked about them having to get the massage therapy. Same stuff that she was doing. It's the same stuff that was popping up, which was weird to me. Weird to me that the same exact things was popping up. And they said one of the main symptoms of a package is weight loss, which we saw Bobby Christina looking like she weighed 10 pounds. Fever. This is how they started. She had a fever. Kim Porter had started with a fever and a sore throat. That's the main things. Swelling of the lymph glands. All that stuff. Sore mouth, sore throat, pneumonia. All of this the same exact stuff that people that got the package go through. So I don't know. I'm just going to say this. I already been in trouble. I don't need to get no more trouble. Okay, y'all? But I'm going to just say this. Something ain't right about this picture, y'all. That all of these people in the same circle, and almost every last one of them passed away in Los Angeles. Nipsey Hussle signed a deal with Jay-Z, taken out in Los Angeles. Michael Jackson, Beverly Hills, California. Same thing, Los Angeles to me. Eazy E'ed, we already know he passed away in Los Angeles. Kim Porter, Los Angeles. Brittany Murphy, Los Angeles. Her husband, Los Angeles. Something is weird about this whole thing, y'all. Bobby Christina, she passed away in Georgia. And Nick Cannon, Florida. I mean, not Nick Cannon. Nick Gordon, Florida. But y'all do the math. And y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Is there more to this than meets the eye? Did Kim Porter get Eazy E'ed? Did Brittany Murphy get Eazy E'ed? And is somebody playing with these autopsy reports is my thing. Okay? I'm wondering because they don't want to tie this stuff together. Okay? And if you look at Bobby Christina, you know, I keep telling y'all, they take you out how you living. This is how they take you out. Now, even though Kim Porter went out here, you know, that we know of, wilding out, look who she had all these babies by. Somebody that was very, you know, promiscuous, out here messing with, allegedly, men and women. And to me, she wasn't being careful because every time she get back together with him, she got pregnant. Now, like I said, she might not even got it that way. But at the same time, if she's stuck with something the full blown, like they gave Eazy E'ed, they know you ain't going to have but about a month before you gone, dependent on your immune system already. And if you don't have much weight on you, it even really takes a toll on you when you're that tiny. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. What do y'all think about this? And why is these certain bloggers getting on here lying, making up a whole sister and all this stuff lying? Oh, his house got raided. Oh, his this and that and that and that. Is it to throw people off of what really happened to her? And like I told you, people don't want to wear that hat in the industry. Just think of how this would affect her. Think of how this would affect her if this would get out. That if this was really the main reason why she was taken out. Think of how this would affect her kids. Think of how this would look on Puff Daddy, because people are going to be looking at him funny like, you know, did you have it too? You know, it's going to be a lot. People are going to be looking at her kids like, you know, a little bit funny. Look how everybody was looking at Chris Brown and Nick Cannon after, you know, Gina 2 came out. Okay, y'all? Pay attention to this. This is weird. And, you know, I got some nurses that's in my comment section. So can you all let me know what are the odds of everybody around Puffy and all of them passing the way they pass? Do you think it's something more to it? Do y'all think it's something more to it? And do you think, you know, and I'm asking y'all people, I'm asking everybody, you know, is it a possibility that, you know, when they put the deferred on her demise certificate, that they put it on there because they didn't want to put what really was in her system, or what was on, what she really had that she passed away from, until after all of, the drama was over with. Because they said that if you have a package, then they can defer putting stuff on the paperwork up to 3 months. And then they can, it'll come out on the paperwork. So how do we know that they're not just, it's some smoke and mirrors going on? Because you don't get sick like that and get taken out. Usually when people have pneumonia and stuff like that, they go to the hospital. Everybody that I know that get to that point where they got pneumonia, they go to the hospital. Why was it's so important for Puff Daddy to send a doctor to her house? What was he hiding? Y'all, that's the question. And what is he still trying to hide right now by paying certain bloggers to come on there and steer the narrative to another direction? Because I'm starting to think that, this is an old school way for them to take people out that they want out the way. Use something to stick them with and go about your business. You ain't got to be bothered no more. They did it with allegedly Eazy E'ed. And a month later he was gone? And they ain't have to worry about him no more. So ask yourself this question. Is this the case with everybody else, y'all? Do y'all think that, it's one thing to get a cold and pass away? But look at what was going on with Bobby Christina. I know people that do street pharmacy stuff, and they're still healthy. I know people, I'm telling y'all, back in the days, okay? I knew people that did a lot of street pharmacy stuff, and they got the flu and pneumonia, and they was fine. So y'all let me know. Please let me know. I want y'all to talk about this in the comment section, because we all need to talk about this one. Do y'all think that there is a connection? Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching. Peace.